Hello and welcome to another update video about Solana. After my last video, Solana indeed did break out. In the video earlier today, we took a look at it again and highlighted here the potential of a bull flag, okay? And I showed you also this ascending trend line, or talked about it. This ascending trend line did lead to a bounce of the price, and we had a direct breakout higher from this bullish flag. At the moment, we can literally just go with the trend, and, we go with the flow, and I can tell you a few of the next targets. Then my next targets have been reached already. So now it's a matter of, okay, let's recalibrate and check if the price already shows signals of exhaustion. Has any support level broken? Because only if a support level has broken, we can confirm a top in place, some sorts of a top. Or a top of sorts, you could say. What kind of top it is, how meaningful it's going to be, well, see, that will be determined along the way as we get more price structure. But in this video, I want to talk about very specifically, give you very clear levels about what to look out for, what are the significant support levels, what are the micro support levels, and also what are the next targets to the upside, and help you understand a little bit better the overall price structure on this chart. So I'm quite happy so far. We haven't confirmed the top in place at all. We are simply taking an approach that we're basically babysitting this chart at the moment. I believe that is necessary because the chart is very dynamic. There's literally not much time to take a breather here. It's simply just going, and therefore the approach that we have taken in the recent weeks was just to highlight the support levels, right? We had one here. I had others along the way. I can take this one out now, by the way. It's not relevant anymore, but it was a potential pullback entry point for higher prices. Currently still looking at this as an extension of the overall third wave on the chart. I explained to you in the previous video that third waves always extend in crypto. Well, I shouldn't say always. They don't always extend, but in most cases, especially in a bullish market environment, in most cases, third waves extend in all markets, yeah. But in crypto, these extensions are absolutely ridiculous. So that's just something that you have to plan for when you're trading crypto. That is why, specifically from a strategic point of view, I've been mentioning it throughout the bear market, and I still mention it from time to time. It is so useful to have a core position in the crypto that you like, okay? A core position, not a short-term trading position, a core position that you might want to hold until we reach, all-time high territory, or get there, or take some profits along the way, but a core position that you're not easily inclined to sell. Only a couple of weeks ago, or was it 3 weeks ago, when we made the member live stream about altcoin season, I specifically mentioned that again. Make sure that, I mentioned it 3 weeks ago. Now is the time to think about and to create, if you haven't done it yet, to create your portfolio for an upcoming alt season. Never a guarantee it shows, but I think it's around the corner. And I mean, we might be in it already. We're just not quite sure yet because it's not, the signals are not very clear yet. But I mean, we're heading there. And definitely the alts are currently outperforming Bitcoin. We are in that kind of market right now. And those extensions, you cannot predict where exactly that rally will end. We can only take it level by level, and I can always give you the relevant support levels that we need to observe to indicate, okay, to understand how long the trend is gonna be up for. Because when those support levels break, well, that will definitely, it will not give you definitely the answer. A lot of people are always watching for the answer. It will not give you the answer that a top is in place, but it will make trading on the long side incredibly risky, or much more risky. And that is already a very valuable input. So it's always cascading probabilities. So first of all, further extensions happened. We've reached the next targets. I gave you two targets in the previous video, $119.50 and $125.60. Both have been reached. Now, if we now don't break below the $108 level, further extensions have to be expected. I want to see a break below the last swing low, actually today's low, to confirm that a top of sorts has been made. And that would need to be that $108 level. It needs to break for me to confirm on a micro level that some kind of a top has been made. If that level doesn't even break, I expect us to still extend further within the yellow wave count here. I think we are in a fifth wave that seems to extend further. We could already, or we could be in the third wave in the white count, but that doesn't matter. It's literally no difference right now from a support point of view. What I will do is adjust the significant support zone. So this is the first significant support level at $89.80. Basically what I'm saying here is in very simple, it should be very simple, okay? As long as today's low is holding, the focus can be on higher prices. It gives you a lot of information for your trading key level. We need to have key levels in trading. So that key level can be used to focus on higher prices. What are the next targets? $134.79. That's the next fib level. There's nothing in between. And then $147.47. First of all, we've got the trend line here as well. Okay, that might be an early warning if that breaks, but not enough for me. I want to see that swing low taken out to confirm that probably at least here a local top is made. Then we could come down in wave 4, yeah, in the white count, which allows for one more extension higher, one more, let's say, significant extension. But if we break below $89.80, I have to assume that the entire third wave finished, and then we come down in a wave 4. And then we can, again, we have to redefine the support area as well as the price climbs higher. It's now slightly moved higher. So you see, that could then mean price will dip only to 79.34, even though I would prefer to get to the 38.2 fib level at 59.41 or to the 50% fib level at $47. So basically further extensions directly have to be expected. Watching the intraday low, that's the key level against we can still focus on higher very short term. If that level is taken out, it's not necessarily bearish, but it might mean that the white wave 4, which is a corrective structure, has started to unfold and the levels are very clear. And against those levels, then one more high would still be expected, or at least one more high in wave 5 in white. Once we have a low in wave 4 in place, I can also give you a target for wave 5. Now it's a bit too premature because we might not even have a top in place here in this move up. Okay, so I gave you the key targets, gave you key support levels, told you the levels to watch. Should give you everything you need for now. Trend is clearly up. Obviously the market is overheated, but it doesn't matter so much. Overbought levels don't really matter so much in crypto. Very important. Oversold does, overbought not really. So yeah, hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Also make sure that you follow us on Instagram and Twitter for additional content. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.